Are you looking for a neighborhood with historic charm, incredible architecture, but still have a neighborhood vibe? Well, let me introduce you to the Boston-Edison Historical District. This is one of the crown jewels of all of Detroit and one of the most sought after neighborhoods in the entire city. Let's check it out. Boston-Edison is one of the most historic and iconic historic districts in the entire nation, actually. There's actually 900 homes built in this community, all between 1905 and 1925. The neighborhood has also been home to some of the most famous people in Detroit history, like Henry Ford of the Ford Automotive Company, Barry Gordy of the Motown Music Records, and then also heavyweight champ Joe Louis lived here as well. Because of this rich history, Boston-Edison was incorporated as a historic district, making sure all the architectural integrity and most of the character is preserved. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't customize the home that you want to, buy or whatnot, but it does mean that a lot of times they want you to keep the outside structural integrity or to what it was back in the day. So whatever it looked like previously, they kind of want to keep it like that. But on the inside of the house, you kind of do what you want to do. But I do recommend keeping it historically significant because that is what's selling. People that come in and tear everything out and make it, HGTV, that's not really a go anymore. Location-wise, Boston-Edison is kind of central Detroit. It's just north of the Newton area and Milwaukee Junction, etc. And you're only minutes away from the Lodge Freeway. It's actually right between two separate sides of the Boston-Edison district. Runs the Lodge Freeway, and then you can take that and get all the way downtown or get out of the city really quickly if you want to. And so, as I mentioned, the historic district spans about 36 blocks, so that's why it's huge. That's why it's 900 homes there. And then right in the middle of it, separating kind of the east and the west side, is the Lodge Freeway coming right between it. So you kind of separate it with, hey, this is East Boston-Edison and this is West Boston-Edison by going between that freeway. The neighborhood is mostly known for his amazing architecture. Many homes have similar features, but no two homes are 100% exactly alike, I like to say. Although I'm probably wrong about that. But you can't really tell because there's something different between about the outside or inside, but they definitely have features that are akin to other Boston-Edison homes. Like I know I can walk into a Boston-Edison home. Sometimes I can walk through them blindfolded, depending on the layout, because I've been in so many of them. You're gonna be looking at giant Tudors and Colonials, many of which has a third floor, which is kind of my favorite feature in a lot of them, because they'll have this third floor that's humongous that you can finish out. And some of the best homes I've seen have definitely had those finished out and put a bathroom up there and make them a great primary suite. I actually just sold one last month that, had a fully finished out, upper level or third floor. It had these nice, windows on the side of it that let a lot of natural light into it upstairs. Full bath up there, and there's a great closet that was a huge walk-in. My clients are extremely happy about it, and it was a great deal that we got. Beyond that, each of these homes are generally between 3,000 and 5,000 square feet, give or take on either side. You can get some down in the lower 2,200 range, but about 2,000 square feet is kind of the bottom end of the homes there. And then you can definitely get some on the higher side that are bigger than 5,000 square feet, but those are some monsters for sure. A lot of them are going to have, between 4 and 7 bedrooms. Going to have a lot of that, original wood architecture or wood, characteristics that we like to see. They have multiple fireplaces, so if you're a fireplace person, Boston-Edison definitely could be a place for you because, some houses even have 3 to 4 fireplaces in them. These homes were built for the automotive elite, and the craftsmanship really shows in Science Fair. Hey guys, it's Ed Butler. I love making these videos, but there's only one thing I love more, and that's helping you and your family move and relocate to Detroit from all over the US and sometimes to the other country. I've helped countless families make that move, and so whether you're looking to move here next week, next month, or even next year, feel free to reach out. I love to help. My contact information is right here on the screen or down below just in case you missed this pop-up, and I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Detroit. And in terms of price point, if you want to live here, this is some of the best value for historical homes this size, kind of anywhere in the country, I like to say. On average, you can find homes between $350,000 and all the way up to $600,000. Kind of the range that you'll find most Boston-Edison homes in. Now, if you need a fixer-upper or something like that, you definitely can find some in that lower end of 300s or in the 200s actually. But most of them are gonna be in that kind of 300, plus range for sure. But then if you got some really flipped and nice, well-maintained big boys, definitely can push 600 plus. Great opportunity for investors as well, because you can get some of these, beautiful masterpieces that just need a little bit more love to preserve them in that 200, and 75, $300,000 range. Put the love and care in them that they need. Let's call it $100,000, and then you can exit in that $500,000 to $600,000 range, right? Last but not least, what makes Boston-Edison special is the community. They have a Boston-Edison Historic District Association that, is very active. They're always putting on stuff like their annual home tour. So a lot of, Boston-Edison, residents will open up their homes one time a year, and then you can do a tour throughout these homes to see some of these beautiful architectural marvels, and it's open to the public, and they do an organized stroll throughout different homes in the neighborhood. They also have a neighborhood-wide yard sale. I think that just passed a couple weeks ago, where everybody has on the map like which houses have the yard sales, and everybody's out. They get a ton of people around the whole, metropolitan area to come out there and try to pick off some of these historic gems that, have some really cool stuff left over from its history. And then just in general, the residents take great pride in these homes, because these are some beautiful homes with a ton of rich history, and everybody knows it. And it's a very aspirational neighborhood to live in, especially as young Detroiters growing up. Hey, and recognize Boston-Edison when someone says it. So if you're looking for a home with incredible history, stunning homes, and it's a welcoming community, Boston-Edison might be the place for you to call home. If you want to hear more about neighborhoods just like this one, or explore other ones, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, as I'll be breaking down each of these neighborhoods in future videos. And I'll catch you on the next one.